to be witnessing that second date that Kaden is going to be going on, and that is going to be with yesterday's winner. Relationship in the house with Kaden is Gabriella. I'm so sorry, Gabriella, but you have the lowest relationship in the house with Kaden.
Oh. Huh.
Hello everyone, this is your one and only Desire, and welcome back to Vying Franco. I'm your host, DesireSimss, and we are in week 11, day 5. And of course, you know, today we are going to be losing another contestant for good after we go ahead and get through this exclusion round 2. And of course, that is going to be the girl that has the most votes by you guys to go ahead and join Gabriella in the reclaim competition. So we're gonna do a little different. I did like a little montage or a little clip of some of the stuff that the girls were doing around the house. We're not really going to waste a lot of time today. We're just gonna go right ahead and find out who is going to be going home in this last voting period, the last week for that, which we're going to find that out right now. So the girl with the most votes that will be joining Gabriella in the reclaim competition is going to be Cameron. I'm so sorry, Cameron, but you'll be joining Gabriella in the reclaim competition. Alright everyone, so these are going to be the two girls that are going to be battling it out to make it to next week. I want to say I'm a little surprised that Cameron's in the bottom 2, but what we're going to do now is we're going to watch them go ahead and go into the reclaim waiting room. Alright everyone, and the girls are now here in the reclaim waiting room. This is just going to be the last final thoughts for the bottom 2, since we will not be having a voting system anymore after this week. To be honest with you guys, I want to say that I'm really not surprised about either one of them here. Cameron, I guess you guys saw at home them having a little bit of problems. They're kind of off and on and up and down, all this stuff like that. And then Gabriella, you guys know, of course, she was in the bottom 2 last week, and she wasn't able to pull her relationship up with Kaden since then. But she did give herself one more week to at least try. And she did try, because she did end up winning a date with Kaden. And what's crazy is that both of the winners this week of the dates with Kaden are actually in the bottom 2. So that's a little odd to see them sitting here. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this reclaim competition to see who will be leaving us today. So I'm going to cut away. And when I come back, we are going to be in the reclaim. Alright everyone, and we are now here in the reclaim dungeon, getting ready for this competition to start between Cameron and Gabriella. But first I want to show you guys all of the fallen contestants that came down here and did not succeed and ended up being sent through those doors on the left. The only 2 that didn't make it was actually Christy. You guys know that she was actually sent home, and Blair, who didn't even have a chance to compete because she was doing some things around the house. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys that their picture is now here in the reclaim room. And if you can see, the reclaim room looks a little bit different this time around. And before I explain what the competition is going to be, I want to kind of show you guys how much it kind of changed a little bit if you guys have seen the reclaim competitions before, this room is usually empty, but as you can see, for this reclaim competition, they actually have an audience, so the whole house is down here actually to witness this last reclaim competition. So how this reclaim competition is going to work, we are still going to be following the music themes for the week. So as you can see, the girls have a violin in front of them. So what is going to happen is each girl is going to be practicing the violin skill until they reach level 2, and the first to reach level 2 will be staying in this house, and the one that does not will be leaving us in the competition, leaving us with 4 girls left and 3 weeks left to go. Alright, good luck girls, and your time starts now. Alright everyone, and that is the end of the competition. I just received a notification that Gabriella has reached violin skill level 2, and there is no other notification that is currently under that, so that means that Gabriella has finished leveling up faster than Cameron. So congratulations Gabriella, you will be moving on to next week, which means Cameron will be leaving us tonight, and Gabriella's gonna come and give her a hug. Goodbye. It was a nice run while it lasted, but it's now time for Cameron to head through those double doors to the left, and it's time for us to watch her go home. So sorry Cameron, but we will see you at the end. Now that we watched Cameron actually leave, it is now time to watch her picture be grayed out. And there you have it, Cameron has now been eliminated from the competition. I will say that Cameron, she was actually one of the ones that I maybe was probably rooting for throughout this whole thing. I thought she would have came in and just dominated, but it didn't turn out like that, and some people actually surprised me throughout this whole thing. To me, I think this just wasn't her week, and maybe last week, because the last couple of days that she actually had with Kaden was actually going downhill and was pretty up and down. So it was probably a good call by you guys to go ahead and get her out. They just really weren't meshing that well. But you guys let me know in the comments what you think about Cameron leaving. And I just kind of want to show you guys the wall right quick. If you look, everybody on the right side has actually been eliminated, has been grayed out. So the last 4 remaining girls that we're going to have is Stephanie, Gabriella, Flower, and Zuri. So you guys will no longer be voting. It is now time to get to the nitty gritty and actually have Kaden to start the rose ceremony to see who he wants to send home. So hopefully you guys stay tuned and watch and witness the conclusion of Vying Franco. Like I said earlier, we actually have 3 more weeks left. 2 more girls will be going home, and then we will be crowning a winner. I have some good stuff planned for the girls, and maybe even a trip. So I'm excited to see how the rest of the season is going to go. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me and watching another episode of Vying Franco. And if you could, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want some more content from me, hit those links below. And until next week, bye.